Oh, hello everyone. It's so wonderful to see you. Welcome to the Brighter Show. I am Robin Bright.
And I am Mickey Bright.
That's right. We are a power couple, although we are not officially a couple any longer.
No, we're consciously uncoupling.
We're consciously uncoupling. If you didn't watch the show last week, the deal is we are proud residents of an artist compound here in Los Angeles, a low-cost artist residence, and we thought we'd check in with some of the people that live in our building to share with you messages of hope, tips on how to get through this quarantine. And tonight, Mickey, the theme is movement and music.
Movement and music.
Movement and music, something that we know quite a lot about, right?
We love to move and we love to music.
That's
and guess what? Guess what, Robin? I am in the groove.
Oh.
And groove is in the heart. I just made that up.
That's a very contemporary reference. Thank you for bringing that up. You know, one of the things that we did before the quarantine is regularly host the Barefoot Boogie at the Ayn Rand Rec Center here in Los Angeles.
Honestly, it's the thing I miss most about this quarantine.
That's right.
I just love to move.
Yes, I love to move too. And, you know, although I would often get hurt at those Barefoot Boogies, leaning on people, it was such a wonderful sense of community. Hot bodies pressed against other hot bodies.
So humid.
Yes, right. Something that at the time was a little bit disgusting, but I look at it now and I
don't you long for it? I long for it.
Yes, I would like nothing more than to be on a crowded hot bus. Do you know what I'm saying?
Just really like soaking in, you know, when you can feel other people's precipitation sort of, you know, and it's such a, I miss it.
Yes, I long for the days when I hated the human race because I was crammed too closely together with them. Now I miss them so much.
Doesn't it feel like you'll never have that hate again in your heart? And it's so hard when you think like that. We can't think like that. We have to think that someday we'll be so crowded and full of hate again.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, you know, I want to talk about the opposite of hate, and that's who we're raising money for tonight.
Oh, what a wonderful thing we're doing. You know, what we're doing is so very, very important.
We are very, very important and wonderful people, and it's important to remember that.
It is important for everyone to remember that. Last week, we worked with an organization called Big Sunday, and we raised $35 million.
It's actually, Mick, it wasn't 35 million. It was $3,500, which is still very impressive because we raised money to feed frontline workers.
Right.
So that was great.
I was not aware that it. I see. I thought it was 35 million. I have trouble with numbers, dysmorphic, and I sometimes do that. But anyway, that's a wonderful number, isn't it?
Still, 3,500. It's 2 times more than I've ever had in any bank account in my life.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. You of all
that
people
is something
know that.
As an artist. Yes, I know very well.
Yes.
One of the problems. One of us had to make money, and neither of us ever did.
That's right. Well,
but
tonight,
this week, talk about it. You say it.
We are the organization that we are raising money for is called 911.
What a clever take on 911.
Yeah, is that what it was?
I think so, unless it's 411, but it doesn't rhyme.
Okay, I thought it was a take on Swine 11, which is
what is that?
You have a pig emergency. Anyway, 911 is an organization that feeds frontline workers, and they do it in such a way that they are able to pay restaurants and keep the lights on. So you get wonderful, upscale, fine dining for frontline workers. That's doctors, that's nurses, that's hospital staff. They get food for free, and it also helps keep the lights on at restaurants. So please donate.
A beautiful tit for tat.
It's a wonderful tit for tat. Absolutely.
Wonderful tit for tat. And you know, Lady Gaga this past week did just a beautiful concert. One world together at home. And so I thought we could call tonight's show One Apartment Complex Together Apartment.
Oh, that's really wonderful.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah,
it just makes you remember how important we are and what important work we're doing.
What wonderful work we're doing.
As important as Lady Gaga.
That's right. That's right. Now you bring up being recognizing when you do something good, like we are doing with ourselves, because we are doing such important work. We're really incredible people.
Good
But
people. Big hearts.
There's a lot of people who are feeling down on themselves right now, who are isolated, they're alone, they're questioning themselves, they're questioning the world. And I've been thinking a lot about that. And as you know, I dabble in guitar.
Yes, dabble is the word.
You haven't even heard this. I wrote a song that I think, and we have a lot of fun on this show. We goof around.
We used to do this in our building live at the salon. We did a salon in the lobby as often as we could, many times a week, really.
Unauthorized, often unappreciated salon in the lobby of our building.
Yes.
Where people would share poems and songs and monologues and all sorts of things, dances.
Stories about trauma, just really so fun.
That's right. But this is a song I wrote about loving yourself and respecting yourself anytime, but especially right now.
Never problems I've had, but I understand that other people can get down on themselves. That's
I'd love to share it with you guys.
Please do. Please do.
Does that sound off to you?
It does sound off, yes.
Let's see.
Oh, no. Are you going for a G? G?
I'm going for an E.
Oh, no. E. Why don't you tune it off my E?
Okay. I don't think that's it either.
I don't think that's it.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's just work on this bottom string.
I think you want it to be here.
Tell me where I want it again.
You want it to be here. It's hard because I can hear myself and I can't, and then I hear your guitar and it's
so
off.
Close.
It's really, really off, Robin.
Let's just try, hold on. Let's just try this one here. Now what's that?
Do. D. Oh,
we're getting there. We're closer.
I thought so.
It's not quite there.
Well,
you know what?
Maybe we'll come back.
To that. We'll come back to that.
Come back to it.
We have some questions from people that wrote into our Instagram at brightercomedy.com.
Which you can also do if you understand how to write on Instagram.
That's right. Now, you and I are not prolific Instagram writers.
No.
But
I prefer writing, with pen and paper or quill and ink, if I can.
Yes.
I dabble in calligraphy.
Let's see. So at Toothless Little Dog asks, how do you communicate a smile while wearing a mask? Now, that's an important thing because we all walk around with our faces covered up.
How do you know? Am I smiling? What am I doing right now?
Did a bee fly into your overalls? It's hard to tell. Oh!
I was smiling.
What a lovely, that's the smile that made me fall in love with you. It is.
Stop it, Robin. Really stop it. It's very confusing for me and the audience. We're not together.
Right. You're right. We are not together. We are consciously uncoupling. We're still best friends. Just because we are not
business partners.
We're not active lovers, but we are connected. We are rooted and bonded like
that's right.
Like Billie Eilish and her weird brother.
Oh yes, I love that analogy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That feels right.
So tips on how you.
I think the best bet is just to yell. When you pass by someone, hopefully you're 6 feet apart, and you yell rather loudly. I'm smiling at you. Hello.
That's a good. You know what? Hello. Hi. I like seeing you. Maybe we could try something because the eyes communicate so much. I'm gonna put my eyes right up here.
Be careful! Okay. Don't hurt yourself like last time. I can see, but I can still see your nose and your mouth. Oh, that's good. That's very good.
Okay, so I'm going to communicate something with my eyes.
Oh, this is a fun game.
And you tell me what I'm communicating.
I love games.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes. Anger. Oh, fear. Oh.
No, I'm about to push out a whistle.
Oh, okay.
I was pushing out a whistle.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
it wasn't totally clear.
I'm a whistle pusher. I'm a whistle pusher.
You know, I think. Oh, sure. Yes. Okay, let's see. How do I? I'm not exactly sure how I. Get very close.
That's good.
Is that good? Okay, let me think of an emotion. Okay. Let me think of an emotion.
Okay. I got it.
What do you think?
I left a tuna on the counter.
Oh my gosh, that was exactly it. You know, you've always been able to read me, Robin.
Yes.
You've always been able to read me.
When we were together, you always constantly left dozens of cans of tuna open throughout the house.
That's right. I think of myself as very feline, and so I love a feline snack.
That's right. The two nicknames I have for you are Cat Lady and White Erica Badu.
Oh, love it. Though I wish I could have gotten more volume tonight.
I know, it does. It looks pretty.
It's a little limp. It's
a little limp. Yes.
Well, you know, I think our first guest has arrived.
Okay.
And now this is a little lady in the building who is often posting up signs, trying to get jobs and things like that in the building, and that's really mostly what I know about her, honestly.
She can do quite a bit. Her name's Tammy Epstein. She does a lot of different things. Let's just bring her on.
Let's bring her on. Oh, good. I'm excited to see what she wants to do to help us all learn something new or help us get through this quarantine together.
Quick question.
Oh, hello. Hi, Tammy. You're on. Oh, wait. She's connecting to audio.
Connecting to audio.
Hello, Tammy. Oh,
Hi.
Well, you're just a bundle of energy, aren't you?
I haven't talked to anyone in so long.
Oh, Tammy, it's so great to see you. We're so excited, and thank you for helping us with this benefit.
See you. I can't believe it. I haven't talked to anyone. I forgot the sound of my own voice.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
It sounds weird.
It's very shrill, yes.
Yes.
You guys look great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And you look active.
I am.
What do you Tammy, we can't see your face.
Yes.
Well, I'm doing a Cobra stand.
I don't think so, but okay.
You can do so many things. You know, while you're in your apartment, you can work out and you can keep active.
Oh, that's great. Yes, you were going to show us and the other people watching from all over the world.
Even Finland.
Different things.
No.
Yes,
right.
Finland.
Did they officially declare Finland a part of the world?
Unclear.
I know that there are some debate.
I've never traveled.
Oh.
That tracks. Well, Tammy, we're doing sort of a show tonight about movement and music and things you can do in your isolation to feel better when you're down. Mm-hmm. So can you share with us? You seem like a bundle of stuff.
Well, as you know, I was diagnosed with hyperactive disorder when I was very old. And so, it was sort of a late onset hyperactive disorder. You know, most people are diagnosed as kids, but mine came on later. And so I always have been trying to find an outlet for it. And now, you know, I did, unprofessional parkour, just among garbage cans and street signs and things of that nature. I tried to join some parkour teams, but you have to have a little more experience and talent. So
you just kind of jumped right in trying to jump on garbage cans?
Well, I'm a personal trainer.
Mm-hmm.
And part-time TaskRabbit. So a lot of times I sort of combine those two. If someone wants me to do sort of like a task, like getting their dry cleaning.
That's right. You carried my tapestry for me.
I did. And you know what? I did a lot of work. I tried to get you to work out with me too when you were doing that. But your tapestry was very heavy. I also have a brittle bone disease. So sometimes it makes some of my tasks for a TaskRabbit really hard. But you know what? It's about the effort.
That's right. I remember seeing you one time. You looked like a flesh-colored beanbag. You were in the corner of the lobby because you said your brittle bones had just Given
out. Just given out.
Wow.
I've broken every bone.
That's
But
right. So I
doesn't
just
stop me.
scoop you up into my arms and you
That would
lost your
hurt.
key. So
No, that would
I
hurt.
pushed you under your door so you could be back home.
It was very nice of you.
You should probably wear a sign that says not to touch you because I could see that going wrong.
I'm still single. Don't want to do that.
Wow. So what do you do now?
Well, now I'm just doing sort of indoor parkour. And I'd really like to demonstrate it for you. If you don't
We'd
mind.
love to see it.
That sounds fantastic.
Just please don't hurt yourself.
Oh,
Right.
please, I won't. So you can use your furniture. I'm going to see you around my studio apartment. You can use your furniture and just see, as you can see around, there's not a lot of space, but there's a lot of activity going. So
Are you up on a chair right now?
Yes.
Yeah, that
And
looks
look,
dangerous.
Wow. I'm a little
go
nervous.
and you can jump.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh, Tammy.
Oh, Tammy.
Oh, Tammy,
Oh.
are you?
All of a sudden, this looks like a Bloomhouse movie.
Oh, God.
Oh, geez.
Oh, ew.
Oh, Tammy.
Oh, Tammy.
Tammy. Oh, geez. I'm so sorry. What? Do you know which part of your body you hurt?
All
All
of
of
it.
it?
She said all of it.
Oh.
Now, isn't this sad? Nobody can help you because we're all quarantined. Nobody can
Yes.
come and help
Yes.
you.
Well,
Try
Tammy,
to do it again.
I know.
No,
no,
I don't think
no.
so. Unless you feel like you can.
I'm gonna do it. Wait.
Oh, wait. No. Maybe not.
No.
Oh.
I can't, can you see me?
Yes.
Yes.
I can't see you.
Oh,
We could,
I'm
I
not
must
sure if
have
that's a
pushed
computer thing
a
or
button. Oh,
yeah.
God. She's dragging herself.
yes.
Tammy, I think, that's an elbow?
Ah!
Oh, God. I think maybe
Is
we
this
should
parkour?
just...
Ah!
I can't tell if this is part of it. Is this parkour? Oh, we should do it too. Ah!
I really don't think this is part of
you
it.
don't
I
think
think
this is
she's,
part of it?
I think, her dog is very concerned.
Oh no.
Help me.
Oh. Oh.
Well, Tammy, it's just been such a delight having you as a...
I
Anything
can do
else?
it. I can do it.
Tammy, if I may, I
Tammy.
just want to say, Tammy, this is
Tammy, not Tammy.
no, I said Tammy. I know your name is Tammy Epstein, and I wanted to say I know you're in a tremendous amount of pain, but I never sent you my condolences about your brother Jeffrey.
Yeah.
What happened to him was so tragic. It's so sad. I just
It was hard for the family, but you know what? Honestly, I didn't like him.
really
Oh,
well
wow.
siblings can be tough.
It can be hard, especially when someone's famous like that,
That's right.
you know?
That's
Yeah.
right.
And Jeffrey Epstein was very in the news, and that's hard.
Yes.
That's
You
hard.
know, he's a good guy.
Mhm.
He's misunderstood. He
That-
wasn't okay. I'm gonna try it again.
Oh,
Oh,
I
really?
don't. I
Yeah, I
really
don't
don't
think
think you
Jeff-
should
I'm
because
gonna try. I still can't see you guys. Can you see me?
yes, we can definitely see you. I wish we couldn't, but we definitely can.
I'm gonna try.
I think something spinal is going on. If you can't see us, that means there's some central
Oh,
nerve system.
interesting.
Oh,
Anything. Help me.
she's with.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't think that's a support dog, is it? It's just a
Yes.
normal dog.
No,
Oh.
she's a very selfish dog.
Yes.
Oh. You know, and I heard that those
Wait.
small dogs.
All right,
those
I'm gonna
small
try
dogs.
again. I'm gonna
Oh,
try again.
okay.
I'm gonna
Hold
try.
that thought, Robin, because I'd
Ready?
like to
Yes.
hear it. Oh, what's
Oh.
dear?
Oh God.
Oh,
I feel like
oh.
did you?
Oh,
Did she even
no.
get on the chair?
I can't tell if
there's
she's
the dog.
frozen or she's hurt. Oh no,
No. I
she's
saw
moving.
the dog moving.
And
I
the
saw
dog,
it.
that's what I meant. The dog is moving, so she's not.
Well,
Tammy, are you all right?
I'm fine.
You are fine.
Okay.
I mean, I'm in still a lot of pain, but I'm alive.
What
Okay,
a
well, good.
tremendously wonderful attitude you have.
You know,
And
really,
there's-
you've shown us just a
there's
real
that dog.
spirit. There's the
That's
dog.
right. The dog looms up like a monster. And that's what I was going to say. This is a fun fact. Did you know that if you die alone and you have pets in the apartment, small dogs will eat you first. Bigger dogs will
I'm
wait
gonna
a
let
few
the
days.
dog out. I'm gonna let the dog out. Come on,
It's just something that I heard.
go.
Wow. So,
Get out of
yeah.
here.
so a big dog
Go.
will wait. Maybe because they have more
Go.
meat on their bones, they don't
Go.
need it as much. But a
That's
little
right.
dog is hungry sooner.
No.
Yeah,
no.
get that dog out of there.
Oh, that
Because
dog.
that
was
dog is
hungry.
going to eat you alive.
That's
She's gonna
true.
eat me for
She's
sure.
not even going to wait till you're dead.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I've really had a fun time tonight. And if anybody wants my personal training services, I personal train over Zoom.
Okay.
And you know, just because
Yes.
this didn't go exactly as planned doesn't mean you can't still work out your arms.
Oh,
Wow, look at you.
that's incredible.
Look at you go.
That's really
Ow!
Oh, yes. All right. Well, thanks so much, Tammy. You really have shown us
Tammy,
something.
yes, you just spread so much light into the world. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Um,
guys.
please
And-
take care of yourself.
Yes.
And don't forget, I'm still single.
Oh, no one can forget.
That
No one
can
will ever
yeah.
forget.
Bless your sweet
Bye-bye,
heart,
Tammy.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Tammy.
Bye,
You know,
Tammy.
Tammy makes me grateful for my health.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I just
yes.
wanted to say that.
It's important for us to, for us to take care of each other.
Robin,
Folks-
guess what?
What?
Oh, were you going to say the same thing?
I don't know.
I was going to talk about some donations that have come in for Dine 11.
Wonderful. Let's see.
I'm seeing that Lydia Evans donated $25.
Oh, that's so nice.
Kate D and Josh J both donated $20 each.
Oh, wow.
So that's $100 total. Did I do that right?
No, you didn't do that right.
Okay. Well,
You didn't do that
again, I don't understand numbers.
Oh,
But
okay.
that's so exciting. I
That's
just
so wonderful.
love
And
that
this
we're
is gonna
doing
help-
something so wonderful.
We are doing the work that we're doing. Really, is just incredible. We talk about some of the heroes in this virus, in this pandemic. You know, you've got frontline workers, you've got shoppers, you've got doctors and nurses and the police that are keeping us safe. And then you got us.
We got us, and we're right at the top, I think, because, without us, none of those other people you said would be able to work.
That's true. Oh, I can see what your eyes are thinking, even
Can you?
with your face. Yeah. Oh, yes.
Look at that!
Oh, yeah. What? Look at that beautiful flower. What is that?
I have no idea where this little gem came from.
And you haven't been outside in weeks.
No, not in a very long time since this whole quarantine started. But my hair will do that. It will. I always find things in it.
Oh, what is that?
Some sort of paper. Oh, money! Money!
Oh my
Look at
goodness.
that! Well, look at that! $100.
No, that's a $1 bill.
Well, either way,
Oh my goodness.
riches.
Riches, absolutely.
Oh, this is so fun. Are you having a good time?
I'm having a wonderful time. We're helping.
No, I
people.
was talking to the audience out there.
Okay.
Can they not talk back?
I think they're just being rude.
Hello? What?
I think they're just being rude.
Just so rude. I mean, we're doing something for you. Where are you?
We're
I don't
putting.
know.
Yes,
I genuinely don't know.
We're putting ourselves out there. I think we're ready. We're keeping in the theme of movement right
Movement.
now. We've got boy, is this guy a hunk? I've seen him around the building. I haven't gotten to know him that well, but I know
You're
he's
not
very
kidding.
fit. Should we bring him on?
Kind of tatted up.
That's right.
Hello.
That's right.
I'm tough right here.
Yeah, well, I know you particularly like him.
I do
Because
like a
when
tough,
we were together, but not
tattooed
really
man.
together, you told me constantly how much how attracted you were to Kevin Simmons.
Mhm. Are
Kevin
you all right?
Simmons. Yes.
You okay?
I had a small basement-induced heat stroke, but I'm okay. Let's bring him on.
Here! Oh, wait, he's
Kevin.
connecting. He's connecting.
Oh, he's connecting to audio. Well, we can see him back there.
Yes, we can. Hello!
I think he's getting
Hello,
things
tank
ready.
top. Oh, look at there's
Oh.
his tats. He's so
Looky,
tough
there he
right
is.
there and there.
There he is. All right.
Can you hear us?
Hi.
Hello, Kevin. Timmons.
We were just talking about how attracted to you my ex-wife is.
That's
Oh.
me.
Yeah. Hey guys, how are you?
Good.
Hey,
Thank you so much
Kev.
for doing this and helping us
Good.
out. Now, I understand you're going to do a demo for us about how to stay in shape during the quarantine.
Something everyone can do, something to stay fit, right?
Hmm.
What everybody can do. Listen. First of all, Mickey, good to see you again.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, here's the thing. Everybody right now is so focused on what they can do so they can stay mentally focused,
Hello.
when everybody's at home. And I get it. Like, that's the most important. Yeah. Yeah. Having a couple glasses of wine or maybe half of one glass of wine for the week or something like that would probably be the best way to do it. But, some people have to compensate in various ways. I understand it. That's how you're going to get through this. That's how you're gonna get through life. Probably one more
Right.
sip after that's probably good for the rest of the week there, Mickey. But let's let's hold that to like a minimum.
Time is a
Hey,
construct.
everybody has
Time
to
is a
do what-
construct. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's all about staying focused. And what's in that cup there? Robin, what's in that cup?
That's bathtub wine.
Oh, okay.
I make wine in my
So
bathtub.
an alcoholic beverage.
Yes.
Got it. Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah. So, that maybe you want to limit that to a certain amount. Again, who knows time wise, what you're looking at. But, ultimately we're trying to stay as mentally and
Right.
physically,
Right.
Right.
excited as possible during
Well, I'm
this.
curious. Yeah, I'm curious how you stay
so,
safe aside from judging people.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that?
Listen, I'm not here to judge. I'm here to celebrate everybody, and everybody has different ways of doing things. I'm just saying that
Yes.
probably the best way to do something is the way that I'm doing it.
The way you're doing it.
That makes a
You
lot
can
of
follow
sense.
along if you want. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
But
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, let's
I'd love to see
focus in
what you have
on the
going on there.
positive.
Show
Yeah,
us some
sure.
moves.
Okay,
Yeah.
so as you guys know, my
This is my
studio
move.
apartment
Yes.
looks like a garage now because I've taken the bed out and everything because it's basically a brojo, as I like to call it,
Yeah. Like
Brojo.
like a dojo,
right.
but it's for me.
Yeah.
For bro, but your name's not bro.
No.
I'm missing it, but go ahead.
Okay, so just like everybody, you look around your house and you have a bunch of household items that you use to work out with, right?
Right.
Great. So, the first thing you probably want to grab is your resistance bands. Everybody has one of these resistance bands to do a little warm up, right?
So I'll just tell you right away. I thought that you turned into a tiny person and you were holding up a rubber band. Is that what happened?
That is certainly what it looked like.
Right? Because
No. This is
Oh,
a
you're a little frozen.
resist. You could.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
I guess you can try to use a rubber band, but this is a
it's huge.
resistance band made by
Wow.
Rogue. Yeah,
I just hope
specifically to work out. No.
no.
I don't have one. No,
That's
I
right.
have
Now, I just wanna make
string.
it- Are you sure you haven't been shrunk down?
You know what?
You wouldn't be able to tell by looking at your own hand.
It's
I can
hard
tell
to
you
know
right
when
now.
you're home alone, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah. I haven't left this apartment, so I don't know if I am the same size as I.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's possible
mean,
because I know that you're
strength-wise, I'm bigger.
Oh, absolutely. You do so much working out in that apartment, and there's just not much ventilation. I know that the drywall is soggy,
Oof.
so it's possible that you shrunk down.
Is that possible?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't
Well,
know.
Bro
I mean,
Joe,
if the
why don't you
dry-
tell us what else do you have if we don't have a band? What else could we do?
That's
Okay,
right.
if you don't have a band, just use a towel or something like that, and you're just gonna go ahead and just do some light stretching.
Have a paper.
Just to kind of like work your arms up. Yeah. Oh, you
Oh.
can use a paper. Sure.
I have a pen.
Didn't work.
You're just gonna kind of run your arms up.
Oh, I have a flower.
This is just kind of your warm up here.
Okay.
And just kind of get those shoulders warm.
Okay.
And then you
Good.
get
And then after you're done with that,
Mhm.
Time for bathtub wine, right?
not yet.
Oh, okay.
You're probably gonna grab your adjustable dumbbells that everybody has in their homes.
Wow. Those are large. Again, you could be small, but
Yeah.
those look very big.
Yeah.
And these
thought-
are
Yes. You know what? You
dumbbells
might
that
be.
everybody has. So
Are you sure? I think you might have shrunk. Those might be ear gauges. Those might be the kind of discs that go into people's ears.
Interesting. I know what you mean. It's very hip.
But right.
Oh,
but I don't
wow.
think that's that's not something that a lot of people have in their home. It's those type of weights that you're talking
No,
about.
I have a 3 pound somewhere.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe a 3 pound would work. Maybe even just
Brush.
some water bottles. Yeah, a water bottle or a brush. Sure.
How about
And with those,
go ahead.
you're gonna do like 3 sets of 10. 3 sets of 10 curls.
So about
with
1,000.
the ones that you have. 30. It's 30. It's
What's that
3
number?
sets of 10.
But what was that number that you said before?
It's 3 sets of 10. Okay.
Okay.
Great. So then after that, you're gonna jump into to grabbing. Everybody has a kettlebell in their home.
No.
Ooh.
I don't even have a kettle.
That's what I was gonna say. Are you making tea?
No, it's.
I'm an oolong guy myself.
Love it. Miss that.
Yes. Yes.
Everybody should have a kettlebell in their home that they'll use to work out with.
Brojo, these seem like things that you have because this is your life, and most people don't have these things.
Yes, I would say that that's true. Or most normal sized people.
Most normal sized people, that's a very important distinction.
Everybody have these.
No.
Okay, well, either way, you're doing 3 sets of 10 swings this way.
Ooh, look at you go. Let's just watch this for a while.
And you're going to be doing 3 sets of those. After, yes, go ahead.
So I was just going to do the math again, about 300?
Nope, 30 again. Just 30.
What is that number again? I don't know that number.
You don't know the number 30?
Everything.
Okay. Well,
you said
anyway, you'll do those for another 30, okay? And then everybody will grab their Olympic barbell that they have in their home. And you're going to do...
That is a huge
Look at him go. Wow. Do that.
You're going to go ahead and do another 3 sets of 10. So another 30 with your Olympic barbell that everybody has.
Okay. Let me just ask a question.
Yeah.
Yes. Are these the kind of exercises that a novice could just jump right into? Because I'm thinking about going out right now and getting a kettle bomb and a Olympic drill. I don't remember what you said, and just going for it. What do you? Is that?
It's a barbell and
a bomb bell.
Yeah, I mean, again, everybody should have these things and should know everything about these things. Anyway, you're just doing an easy set of 10.
Can I just ask you real quick? So you say everybody should have these things. So like, especially in a lock set down like this, people should have water. They should have a first aid kit, extra food, a battery, and then you're saying on top of that, a professional Olympic barbell,
adjustable dumbbells, a Olympic barbell, right?
Okay.
I love that.
Some kettlebells, right? You need some kettlebells.
Kettlebells.
You're also going to make sure that you have a kick pad.
Oh.
And
that's what Robin is for.
Ooh.
Nice.
Is that a hose?
It's
you a fireman?
I'll be honest.
Oh my God.
I might be tining.
I think those
could be a shoelace.
Those might be shoelaces.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God.
We have figured it out.
Oh God.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
I'm afraid that like a big. What is that?
This is the 200-pound kick pad, or a heavy bag. But there's a chance that it could be just a
Tootsie Roll.
I think
a Tootsie Roll.
Mickey, that looks like one of your favorite dildos.
It really does. It really does.
Huh.
Did you borrow it?
Okay.
All right, wait. Just check and see if you're in Mickey's junk drawer. You might be in her.
You know what? That's why it looked so familiar.
That's right. Oh.
That's what I did with that teeny bouncy ball.
You might, you know what? You might have.
So I might be in your drawer.
You might have COVID. You might have COVID 20, which shrinks people.
Oh wow!
It's a virus that shrinks people.
Well,
yeah.
Throw a mask on, and I'll come visit you later. After the show, I'm gonna open my drawer. Give you a little. Hello.
Okay. Yeah, could you? Thanks. I didn't realize that's what happened.
You can do pull-ups. You can do pull-ups on her finger.
That would be so fun.
Well,
that would be so fun.
There is a pull-up bar here, just like everybody has in their home. Yeah. So you have a full rack, just like everybody has. So you could do pull-ups on those.
Again, so all of these things, your go bag by the door in case there's an emergency. You have power bars, water, batteries,
kettlebells,
and then a full gym.
Wow.
Yeah, and then there's a 20-pound heavy vest. Oh, and let me just before I realize that I've got myself COVID 20, and like really let that sink in for myself.
It's pretty intense.
Let me just finish this workout out.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna finish it out with. Now everybody at home.
I can't see him. Did he disappear completely? Is he shrunk down to nothing?
Shrunk down, yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, look at him with that big boy bike.
Everybody at home has an air assault bike. So you do another 3 rounds of, 100 calories on that bike, and then you should be good.
Did you say air assault?
Yeah, it's an air assault bike.
What did the air do to you?
Why are you assaulting it? Unless they just passed. And we really have to be kind to our air.
That's right.
No, that's true. There's a bunch of new information that I'm finding out today. One, that I am smaller than I've ever been before, even though I feel bigger than I've ever been.
Right. Well, sometimes that can happen, with COVID 20. The symptoms can be counterintuitive. Yeah.
Wow. Well, listen.
So is it Honey, I Shrunk the Kids situation?
Yeah, I think so. Or it's slowly turning into an inner space situation. You seem to be getting smaller and smaller.
Don't find out I'm pregnant. That's a plot point in that movie.
Oh,
okay.
Again, another very contemporary reference.
Yes.
For all the millennials that are watching.
That's right. Yeah. That Lady Hawk and Inner Space. Wonderful.
That's right.
Well, listen, Brojo, thank you so much. I'm so sorry for your
Kevin,
news.
Yes.
Is it Kevin? That's right. It's Kevin.
It's Kevin, but he lives.
But this is my Brojo in here.
It's a Brojo / junk drawer.
Now I'm living in a junk drawer. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you later, my friend.
That's right.
Please. If you.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Oh, something happened.
Something happened.
Well, we lost him. Well, let's just keep going. This is a new day.
I'm going to tell you something. There's no way I'm opening that junk drawer if he's got COVID 20. I'm sorry. No way, sir.
Oh, I'm surprised. You have such a voracious sexual appetite. I thought you would have.
I know, but we'll see how I feel after this wine. We have some great news.
What's that?
More donations. Ronit Plank, $50.
Thank you, Ronit.
That's a lot of money. I can't put that all in my hair, or can I?
Well, who knows?
Emily Carroll, $20.
Thank
Jonathan
you,
Green, $50.
Wow,
Rob Bowen.
It's about time.
It's about time. Rob, it's about time, Bowen. $20.
$20. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you for digging deep in those pockets, everyone.
That's right.
And finding that money.
Yeah, if you haven't done it yet, please do it now and donate. We are raising money for 911. It's an organization that brings food to frontline workers, and it also helps to keep restaurants open.
That's right.
That's right. And you know what's interesting?
What? What's interesting?
You go ahead.
No, I didn't know what you were going to say.
So I'm looking here. 911. Now they're Los Angeles based, but they're in different places throughout the country. And by the way, if you don't have money and you want to volunteer, go to their website, and you can get that information on our website. And you might be able to volunteer as a driver. Wouldn't that be great? Because if you don't have money, I hope you just enjoy this show and have fun, and it'll take your mind off of things.
That's right.
And then if you want, you can get out there and help drive.
You don't need money to help.
That's right. So I'm just looking here, Mickey.
Are you looking at this?
I'm looking at this.
Look
and
at
I'm
that.
noticing
We're matching.
there's some of the restaurants in LA that participate in this.
Yes.
Ginger Grass, Sugarbird, Otis, Bloodso's Barbecue, Yum Yum Yum, AOC.
I think I saw Olive and Thyme.
Lala. Now you and I, when we're together, have been kicked out of all of these places.
Brings up a lot of good memories.
For having sex. We were a public sex couple. It was the only way.
That was the only way.
Oh, either of us could get off. For me, it was the excitement, and for you, it was the distraction of being able to look at other people.
That's right. I needed that.
That's completely understood. Completely understood.
I know.
Yeah. My O face looks like I'm walking through a spider web.
You know, and also I love food, and it really turns me on. And so to see other people eating and recoiling at our actions, it all kind of worked together and was one.
It's better than no reaction at all.
Right?
Am I right? Or am I right?
I'm not sure. Are you?
I'm right. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And that reminds me of that time that you and I are the only people ever in the history of Burning Man that were asked not to have sex in public.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, we really used the space, and I think it disrupted people's ability to really hear the music.
That's true. I'm a screamer.
Very loud, very loud.
Yeah.
I often wear earplugs. Used to. Anywhoozle, you know, I don't know if
should we?
What's
I'm sorry.
that?
I keep cutting you off. I apologize.
I'm used to it. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna maybe take some more questions.
Oh, I love that idea.
From Instagram.
Yes.
Let's roll through these. Reino, how do I get a boyfriend during quarantine? Or do you call it quarantine?
Quarantine. It is so hard in isolation to get a boyfriend, isn't it? I think that, you know, make yourself available, and, you know, you have limited amounts of time to do that, to really say, I'm available. So I'd say, you know, wear less is more, wear less, that's more. When you go outside and, you know, stand on the corner, that could work.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a good idea. Make yourself.
Let me ask you a question. How about that? Turn the tables a little bit. This is a good one from at Nina Pedroso 07. What do you prefer to do in quarantine? Read books or watch movies? That's a fun one.
Oh, that's a good one. I myself, I prefer to start the same New Yorker article over and over again, and then get distracted, and then I just go watch The Circle on Netflix.
Wonderful. What's he gonna do?
Let's see. Brittany, should I get a dog? Yes. Let's see. Jay Davies. I've been experimenting with my beard during quarantine. What facial hair style should I try next?
Oh, that's so interesting. Yes. Yeah. I do love the idea of a full, almost like a ring around the face.
Oh, right.
Some sort of ring.
Cowardly lion. Yes.
Yes.
So you would need to let your hair grow down over your forehead. Most men shave their foreheads. A lot of people don't know that. Let your forehead grow out. Let your monobrow.
Right. Yeah. And then sideburns into beard. No mustache.
That's right. That's right.
Yes. I like that look. That's different.
I think that you could do the reverse Hitler is always interesting to show that you are not.
Leave this blank and all other.
Yes.
I like that. Yeah. That's something.
And then I can't remember the name of it. The Cleveland steamer. It's a style of. Am I thinking the right term?
I don't know. That sounds sexual.
Cleveland steamer. I don't. Anyway.
Are you thinking of the reverse cowboy? Wait a minute.
No, that's also. I think that's
also sexual.
Yeah. Oh, it's the Havana omelet, which is Oh no, that's
That's
also
I know
separate.
which one that is. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
well.
Well, you know, we'll think of it. We'll think of it.
We'll think
But
of it.
Jay, keep experimenting. Have fun, right?
Yes, have fun. I am so excited for our next guest. She
Me
is a
too.
Hollywood legend
Mm.
that you've probably never heard of. And
Those are the
just-
best legends.
Those are the best legends. And they say never meet your heroes, but they didn't mean it when they said, let's meet June Bloom.
What a wonderful intro. Let's
Thank
bring her
you.
on here. Former Hollywood starlet,
Yes.
Hollywood legend, June
Sexy
Bloom.
sex kitten, June Bloom.
Ooh,
Oh.
me out. June, wonderful to see
Yes.
you.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
Oh, you're on. Hello.
Hello.
What an
Oh.
honor.
Oh, well, it is such a pleasure to be on your wonderful show. I've been waiting for an invitation for such a long time.
Well, welcome. We're so excited you're here. I said it. You're a Hollywood legend that no one really knows. So
That's
that's right. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your exciting past.
Yes, myself today, it's this, but in the past, I was in a lot of movies. I did a lot of westerns. I was the showgirl in so many John Wayne movies. So the kind of go-to slut that they would call me if they needed someone to shimmy a little bit.
Woo! You still got it, girlfriend.
I do. And then I think my it's a big movie I think that most people probably remember me for is my musical, the what Pretty Girls Don't Have to Learn to Read.
Oh, yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes,
Yes, I do.
absolutely.
In feminist studies, I remember hearing about that one. Yes.
Oh, I'm not surprised
Yes.
that they had a class on it because it was such a wonderful film. I'd love to see it rebooted.
Interesting.
Who do you see starring in the reboot?
Yes.
That's a wonderful question. I would love to if I maybe Sophia Loren.
Oh,
Interesting.
I
Yes.
see.
Interesting
Alive?
choice. I'm not sure she's alive.
She,
Did Sophia go?
Well,
she might have.
if not,
it's
she's teetering on the edge. I'm not
That's
sure.
right.
I'm not
That's
sure.
right. That's
See,
right.
well, that's always my pick. I was often compared to her, and I was always just rooting for her to do something big
Yes.
with her life. And
I think she made good. I do. I think she did
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yes,
You
I
know
think
how
so.
actors are. We actors, we get so involved in our own lives.
Yes.
And it becomes a bubble a little bit. And so we don't really stay in check with lots of people. But this pandemic, it's been wonderful.
Oh.
Terrific people checking in, seeing on the seniors, citizens, and just checking in. I've got more masks than I know what to do with.
Wow.
Seeing if I need a shopper.
Oh,
Just calling to see how I'm doing. The fire department comes and takes my temperature a couple times a week. They just stop by.
Well, excuse me. How do I get on that list?
I think you've got to be a senior citizen. Is what happens.
Oh,
Is that you have to do that first.
okay. Well,
Yeah. Excuse me.
June, I have to ask you about
yes.
your gorgeous brooch, your beautiful brooch.
This one.
Yes.
Frank Sinatra gave me this one.
what?
Are you kidding? Old
Get
Blue
out of
Eyes
town.
himself.
He gave me this brooch. I did a little movie. I was one of the girls in the massage scene for the Ocean's 11.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah.
With
Now-
George Clooney?
No.
George Clooney?
No,
No.
there was not a George Clooney in this show. These were all
Okay.
real actors.
The
I
original.
This was like, yeah.
I
Now-
see there was one before. It looks like it's going to leap on you.
I know. I like to put him right there. when I used to go out and go shopping and stuff, and then people would try to knock it off of of my
Oh, they
shirt.
thought you were being attacked.
They did, but then I had them, and then we would talk for a while.
Oh, so you would use that to lure people in to be friends with you.
Yeah, because they want to know when they see it's not real, then they want to know. Then I get them with Frank Sinatra gave it to me.
Oh,
Wow.
and June, be honest, was there a little romance with Old Blue Eyes?
Are you kidding? Yeah.
I need to hear all about that. I need to hear it.
Well, yeah, he doesn't give you a lizard brooch just for talking about the days of the week.
What did you?
So I'm dying to know. It's a question on everybody's mind since you knew Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
Did John Kennedy have Marilyn Monroe killed?
Yes, he did. Yes,
I knew it.
And now that most of the players are gone, and there's a pandemic, I feel like I can come clean with this. So Marilyn was at my house the night before because we were good friends. We used to paint each other's nails.
Oh,
Wow. I would, they were so nice. I thought they would have been done professionally, but no.
But Marilyn's nails, no,
Wow.
she was cheap.
Oh, is it right? Wow.
They were so cheap for somebody who had so much money and so many men buying her things. She would show up, wouldn't even bring her own nail polish.
Wow. Well, they say that's how the Millionaire Next Door, I keep referencing it, but
Yes.
you save your money and that's how
Right.
you become a millionaire.
Mhm.
So of course she couldn't enjoy that because she died very young.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
She died so young, so
Yes.
very young. It was tragic. It's every time someone says it, it's just like I relive it all over
It seemed
again.
like it shocked you.
So-
I'm
It's
She
sorry.
was a very dear friend of mine, and I
Oh,
had
I'm
just done
sorry.
her nails. If you look at the pictures of her, when they show those ugly photographs,
Mm,
check out her nails.
I
And
will.
Are you talking about the autopsy photographs?
Yes, those are the ones. Yeah.
Oh,
If you look,
I
I think you can
I
just
would
look
like to
and
see
you can
that.
look right in and you can see that her nails were done very good. But anyway, so they told me, listen, we're killing Marilyn. And we
Just
know
like
she's
that?
coming. Yeah, we're going to kill her. And we know she's coming to your house. And so whatever you do, don't tell her.
Mm.
And you didn't.
It was such a dilemma. I was like, I can't do that.
Now she was your very good friend, is that
She's
right?
a very good friend. Cheap. So cheap. She would just go through all my nail polish. And so anyway, I was so torn. I was just like, what am I going to do? I don't know what to do. And, the Kennedys were calling, but I was like, she's my friend. I'm going to tell her. And then Frank showed up and he gave me this lizard.
Oh, game changer, what we call in the biz a game changer.
That's right. And he said, there's more where that came from.
Did he?
Wow.
Right? Okay. Oh, so then,
Yeah.
so you didn't tell her she was going to be murdered,
I didn't. I've got mixed feelings about it.
Mm.
do you?
And
I do. Yeah, I do.
Was-
But yeah.
was there more where that came from? With
Oh,
that, after when Frank said there's more,
good,
where
great
that came from?
question.
There
No,
wasn't.
This was it. This was it. He gave me free tickets one time
Wow.
to go see a show.
Mm.
This was long after he wasn't remembering lyrics or any of that stuff anymore. It wasn't even the same song.
So it wasn't a good show.
It wasn't a good. I didn't go.
Oh,
I gave him to the oh god, the Filipino guy who lives in the building. I don't remember his name. He dresses a little bit like Elvis. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do. Filipino Elvis.
Filipino Elvis. Yes, I gave the tickets to
Oh.
him. So you'll have to ask him if he liked it because I
Oh.
don't know.
Okay.
He
we'll
didn't
look
thank me for
Well,
them. He
definitely.
didn't thank me for the tickets.
Well, that's rude. That's
One
very
final
rude.
question, June. I've always wanted to ask this. How did you get your start in Hollywood? Were you discovered? How did you break into the biz?
That's such an interesting question because I'm from Oklahoma.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Is that why that's interesting?
Yeah, it's because I'm from Oklahoma. But no, what happened? I just worked real hard. I did all the odd jobs that you got to do. I kept my figure in shape. But the
Mm.
big break came when I was just a background actress in a John Wayne film.
Mm.
And I fell off the little balcony, went right over the side, and I was in
Oh.
a coma. Yes. And then
Oh.
the next film, I had a bigger part.
Oh,
Oh, so they sort of made it up to you.
They did. They made it up to me, and they had tried to get me to sign things so that I wouldn't
Mm.
sue or whatever. That's how I got the lead role in pretty girls don't have to learn to sing. I mean, to read.
Oh, the sequel was to sing, wasn't that right?
That's right.
I wasn't in that one, but
Oh,
it didn't do well.
they've really done a good job just hushing you up.
And then did you continue to get injured on each film so that they would have to put you in another one? Is
I
that how it
did,
works?
and you know what? If you go and you look on some of those movies, you're gonna see some of my accidents stayed in the film. There was a horse that drove through. The bad guy was riding, and he gets shot, and he falls off of his horse, and the horse keeps going, and the boot stirrup catches inside my arm just as it ran by. I was kind of going, oh, as he got shot, and it caught my arm and just drug me.
Oh my
And
goodness.
it scared the horse. And so we were shooting somewhere in Arizona, and they didn't catch me till New Mexico.
Oh my
Wow.
God. Oh God. Is that why one of your arms is longer than the other?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I could have sued. I could have owned this whole studio.
You really could. Wow. Oh, yes. There's a big difference there, June.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, I guess it comes in handy. I'm sure at some points it comes in handy.
I got a lot of
Pun intended.
Yeah.
Wow. And then you started playing the mother of John Wayne's mother later, which is...
I did. There was this period where I couldn't get anything as the harlot, and then they called me in to play his mother in a few movies, which was wonderful. The one long arm, the mother. They wrote that little thing in, and then later I played his grandmother.
That's
wow.
interesting.
Isn't Hollywood something?
And
So nice that you kept working.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was he like? What was the Duke like?
Oh, he was wonderful.
Was he?
He was sexist and misogynistic and would yell at you if you forgot your lines and kind of push you around a little bit.
Sometimes that is just what you need.
It made me do my best. It made me do my best. And then when he would give me something like a box of chocolates or a bracelet or something, it was wonderful.
Yeah, it really meant something then.
It did. It kept us, and me and the other ladies were very competitive for his attention, and he knew it, and it just made it so fun to go to work.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Wonderful. Well, June, thank you so much for joining us. I really do feel so honored by your presence.
Well, it's been
virtually.
Oh, you're just blessings and blessings. Come up, come and see me if you get a chance.
We'd probably contaminate you. That
we can't do that.
Okay.
Well, June, bless your heart. Take care, sweetheart.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye, you.
Wow.
Oh, she is something, isn't she?
She really is. Do you think she'll live through this virus?
No, I don't think she'll make it.
Probably not, right? How about some more questions?
Yes, I also want to say that James Phirman has donated $75. The most of the night that I've seen so far. Thank you, James.
Amazing.
Thank you,
That's
James.
amazing.
And now this is not nice because unfortunately I read the big number first, but Zara K has donated $10, which is also very nice.
Anything helps.
Everything helps. Everything helps.
Say that again.
Everything helps.
Yes. And this is a part of numbers that you can comprehend, is that something is better than nothing.
That's beautifully put, and I do mostly understand that.
You mostly understand it.
It feels a little fractiony to me, and that gets me a little bit scared, but I do understand it mainly.
Let's talk about this. So Sarah asked on our Instagram, I am teaching junior high from home. Any ideas for a good Zoom lesson plan for middle schoolers? Oh,
it's gotta be tough. The main thing you learn in middle school is how to get made fun of. So I would say to just keep making fun of them and pick on very specific physical attributes.
That's right. We want things to be as close to normal as possible. So I think you want to leave the children alone at times where they can be just, I would say this, the girls can be intelligently and brilliantly savage to each other. Yes. And the boys can be just physical clods.
But how do you do that virtually? That's the problem.
Oh, you just leave them alone, left to their own devices. Kids are animals at that age.
That's true. They're really, truly awful human beings at that age.
Just really tough. Yeah. But Sarah, thank you for teaching, and that's got to be an incredible way to experience this pandemic. I mean, most of us don't have to deal with that. So thank you. For
Most of us are not working at all. So thank you.
Some of us haven't had a paid job in decades.
Decades, truly.
That's right.
Nicole asks, my parents keep calling because they know I am home and have nothing to do. But I am really tired of talking to them sometimes. What are excuses I can use to get off the phone during quarantine? Great question, Nicole.
Can I take this one?
Yes, please.
Let's say it's a slow robbery, a slow home invasion. So somebody is very slowly, because you'll say it took weeks.
Oh,
it took
interesting.
weeks. I ran slowly down the hall and they chased me and I locked the
So
bathroom.
it's like your parents aren't worried, but they'll get off the phone.
That's right. That's right.
I like that.
That's my suggestion. I don't know if you have any other thoughts.
No, I mean, I honestly, I always just go to poop because nobody can argue that, you know, and I have a very healthy colon. And so I would just say, you know what, Mom, Dad, I've got to go.
Oh, that's the good one.
Now they can, if it's not a FaceTime or Zoom, they can't see this, so they won't know you mean go. So you'll have to say, I have to go number 2. Or whatever colloquialism.
And usually specifies because number 2 is different depending on where you grew up.
That's true. It is regional.
Yeah, it's a regional. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will say this, you know, it might be controversial, but we're in a time. It's, you know, a lot of people are getting sick and God forbid dying. You could fake your own death if you want your parents to leave you alone.
If you really want them off your back, that's probably the best way to go.
That's right. Okay, well, this show is going great. We're raising money for 911. Also, I wanted to point out there is a opportunity for people to sign a petition to support nurses.
Oh, yes, talk
on
about
our site. We want to help protect nurses. Nurses love and appreciate the cheers that people give at certain times of night, but even more than that, they want to be protected. They want to have personal protective equipment. And one of the ways that they can do that is we can help pressure Congress to get them the masks and the devices that they need, the equipment that they need.
Right. And so what it's crazy because it's all online. So you don't even have to go somewhere to sign something physically. You're just writing your name.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing that up because I know you got Sharpie all over your computer when you tried to sign it.
I didn't understand. I did not understand the concept. Yeah. And so it's still right on my screen. Yeah. But now I understand that you can just type your name. And it will be.
And if they click the donate button, it takes you to a page with the petition link. So just to be clear on that.
That's right.
So I think I'm really excited about these next guests. You know, there are a duo.
Huge fans.
Just like us. You've probably heard of them. They're an indie pop duo. Let's bring them on. The Fox and the Sound. The Fox and the Sound. I can't believe they live in our building.
In our building. And we've been on to many of their shows.
Oh my God.
There we go.
Look at this.
There we go.
Wow.
Look at them.
Oh,
where are you? How exciting. Welcome.
Oh, hi. Hey, hello.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, hi.
We're such big fans and we can't believe you're in the building. Although it looks like are you the Fox and you're the, how does it work? Or that's just your name. What is it?
Yeah, I think for me, I just wanted to get rid of the clutter that exists behind me and sort of set a mood. Been having a lot of fun with Zoom and this new digital moment that we're in. You know, one time a teacher told me when I was at his house and he was asking me to leave, but he told me in his class a different time that Shakespeare, the rules of the sonnet actually made it better. So I'm kind of having a lot of fun with the limits of this digital moment actually being a gift. So this is just, you can do this too. Actually, anyone can do this. I don't know this. If you
it's a little bit scary because parts of you are disappearing as you talk.
I know.
Yeah.
And so I'm a little creeped out.
You look like you're in.
It can reveal a moment of a bookshelf.
Oh yeah. Oh. You look like you're like you're in Coachella heaven, and you're trying to get back to this.
Oh my gosh,
realm.
Robin, this photo is literally from my first year at Coachella.
Oh my God.
This photo is literally from the sky in 2013.
Wow. That looks like a 2013 sky.
It does. I definitely know what you mean right now, what you're saying with your mouth. This is so great. And we are huge fans of yours, both of you.
Thank
and
you.
Thank you so
and we're
much.
so excited that you're here, and we hear you're gonna play some music. How does that work here?
Yeah, tell us about yourself.
It's close, Mickey. Well, we're the fox and the sound. Which one is the fox? Which one is the sound? Exactly. And we're gonna make. We are a collaborative musical duo that believes in space, in distance, in collaboration through separation.
Oh wow!
We
So
find
this
that
is
our-
really working for you.
This is normal for us. This is how
This
we
is
always.
our everyday. We've never met in real life.
You've
no.
never met
Wow.
IRL?
Been working together for a decade. We find that
Wow.
if you were two artists and you wanted to make an album together or a song together,
Mhm.
you go off in your separate ways. You make separate things and then you throw those things together, because if you're in the same place, your aura is corrupting the aura of the people around you, and all of a sudden you haven't
Wow.
made anything.
You haven't
and
made
someone
anything.
else you haven't made anything.
Now,
Yeah.
isn't that how the Beatles worked for the end there?
The
heard
Beatles never
that.
met.
The Beatles
heard
didn't
that.
really perform together
that.
ever.
I've heard
That's
that.
so cool.
I'm curious.
I've
In all
only
this time that
recently
you
heard
guys
the
have
Beatles.
worked together, has the thought ever crossed your mind? Does he or she have a lower body?
Great question, Robin.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess because we have been writing songs, so like he was saying, I just receive a line that he's written and then I give a line back and we don't adjust.
Something
and so
like
over the
it
years,
might be something like,
oh yeah, go.
do you have a lower half? Is there anything below?
Hey, I'm in my own box, and like that's it. Like I could have made a choice, I guess, to answer that question, but before he started, I was gonna say, hey, I'm in my own box, so I didn't adjust.
And you stick with your thing,
that's
and
right.
he sticks with his thing, and then they meet somewhere.
That's right.
That's one of the greatest rules of
No,
Go
Robin,
ahead.
please.
I was going to say that's one of the greatest rules of collaborative art is you just force your idea.
That's right.
In there.
Yes.
And Mickey, sometimes they don't meet. Sometimes they go right past each other. But that's
I love
still
the way
fun.
you guys talk. I love it. I love the way you sing, and you talk like you're just like younger than I'll ever be, than I ever was.
You know, speaking of singing, and Robin, Mickey, I hope I'm not. I might be thinking the same thing as you. Is it possible that we could request a song or two?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, we would love it. We would love it.
We are big friends of your second album, all of them, but your second album especially.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to hear the Ballad of the Grumpy Banker.
Oh my
that
gosh.
one touches me so deeply. I can't. I don't know if I'll be able to keep it together.
That's a real fan request. Almost no one ever requests that song.
Immediately I was like, this guy.
Video TGB is a deep cut.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ballad of a Grumpy Banker. Okay, thank you so much. The rain fell down while he was in his little bank.
The bank got wet, but the man, he was inside the bank.
Which bank was it? Oh, we'll never say, but it was a Chase Bank. I said it was a Chase Bank.
And he was so upset not to be inside a Wells Fargo. He was devastated not to be by an ATM.
And he took my money as far as it would go, so you can thank him. You can thank him. The grumpy banker.
Grumpy banker.
The grumpy banker.
The grumpy banker.
He is you and you are him. Think of him at the ATM.
Think of him at the Wells Fargo, but he's not at the Wells Fargo. He's in a Chase Bank. Chase. JP Diamond.
You guys, holy fucking shit. That's incredible.
I mean,
Thank you,
that's
Robin.
incredible.
Fun fact about that song, that song was actually that was a commission by, if you can believe it, Chase Bank and JP
No
Diamond.
kidding.
No.
Who we were very close friends with before we had sort of a tumultuous
yeah.
falling out.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
And I
Wow.
What I
understand
thought was,
Elizabeth Warren was a huge fan of yours before you wrote that song, and then she thought that you were supporting big banking, and she
I
stopped,
know.
Is that
stopped
right?
coming.
That
Yeah.
was a tough
Yeah.
moment for us and Liz, but actually we were able to break through because as we thought was so beautiful about that moment for Chase Bank that they've since turned their back on, but they were happy to not be where the grumpy baker wanted to be.
Mm.
And we thought that that took a lot of vulnerability, and we thought, wow, that's a brave start for Chase Bank. But then they quickly were like, we're not going to use this song for anything. We don't know who greenlit it. We regret ever getting your contact info. But at that point,
Sure.
this song was written and we couldn't unwrite it.
And you have the song and it's on the album.
It's
right.
out there in the
And it's
ether.
so beautiful.
Mickey,
Can
do
I-
you want to?
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank you.
please.
I do, but I'm nervous. This is a song that I listen to alone a lot, especially now because I'm alone a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Goat Night.
Goat Night.
Goat Night.
Oh,
My gosh.
Mickey.
I knew you were going to
You-
say that.
I also, you say this, but Goat Night, I've played it for stadiums, and I've played it in subways just at one person with locked eye contact. I think alone is actually the best way to hear this song.
Oh, I love
Have you
hearing
ever
say
played it
that.
for goats?
I have played it for goats. We actually wrote it for goats. It
We
was
wrote it
first
for
written
goats.
for goats.
Oh, that makes sense.
So actually this is the closest we've ever been to each other. Is that we were like, okay, we feel like this song is in a great place. Let's go sing it to goats.
Mhm.
And we sort of
We were going to sing it to separate goats, but there was
And then-
only one goat in the town, so
the
by
nearest
sort of
goat.
necessity.
You had to
So
come together.
Yes, we were still about a football field's length apart with the goat in between us. But that is
Okay.
so actually I can to go back to like your earlier question. I have seen his lower half one time. And it
But
was
from
in the
very
theater.
far away. But from very
From far away. From
Quite
far
a distance,
away.
yes.
And
About
she,
the
yeah,
distance.
and she was behind a car, so you never got to see her lower half.
No, and that's trust. I have to
Yeah.
just believe. That's
That she
faith.
has
That's
one.
that's what faith is. You never
Right.
see the lower half, but you believe that it's there.
That's right.
Mhm.
That's right.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll sing. Let's
we'd
do
love
Goat
it.
Night.
We'd love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
12 o'clock for a man, 1 o'clock for a tiny pigeon, 3 o'clock for a dog. What is a goat night?
It might be 9 o'clock for a toddler. Or 12 p.m. for a sailor. When does the goat feel the night is right?
And the goat has heavy eyelids to block out the sun. Will the goat even know that the night has begun?
And the goat has crazy pupils. Have you ever looked at one? But when the goat closes his eyes, then the goat night has begun. And we're singing this just to you, little goat.
This song is only for you, spelled E-W-E. A U is not a goat, but you are a goat.
And this song is just for you, little goat. And the goat is spelled G-O-A-T. And that's the goat I'm singing of, the goat that next to me.
Not in the daytime, not in the afternoon, not in the morning.
No, 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 by no light. It's by the goat
Goat
night.
Sorry, I had to come in at the end.
have to.
Oh, wow.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
Robin.
Don't ruin it,
yeah.
Robin. Robin, you're ruining it. That was just beautiful, guys. Just beautiful.
That was amazing. That was.
I love
really...
the live one that you did with that goat because you can hear it screaming in the background, and
Yeah, did
that's
not
so
like being there. Did not like
so
it.
jarring, but also so beautiful. You know,
It was really hard for us to realize that the goat didn't want to be there. And we obviously had to honor that the goat didn't want to be there and let the goat go. But we really had worked in a lot. Well, obviously performing live, never seeing each other is also like a big hurdle for
Huge
us.
stress.
So, you know, we have like an elaborate set that
A lot
we
of
built,
mirrors.
a lot of mirrors and draperies. And we had gone through really one of the hardest moments in our collaboration was deciding which side of the separated wall would the goat be on. We could only tour with one goat.
And we decided it would be on neither of our walls. It would be right out in front of the audience, and the goat did not like that. There are very few animals that you can put in front of a large crowd of people that will not, yes, exactly, be negatively affected in some way.
Right.
But that's the kind of thing that you only know after you've done. No one can tell you this goat is not going to like 10,000 people screaming.
You have
in
to
it.
just
No one
do
could
it.
have known that. You have to just do
You
it.
have to just do
Yes.
it.
Yeah, yeah. Real quick, I just want to ask you guys, I've been a fan of your music, of course, but almost equally a fan of your bandanas and scarves.
Thank you. These
You
are for
guys
sale, by the
collaborate?
way.
They are.
Yes.
Is that in your merch?
Yes, the Fox and the Sound bandanas, you can buy them.com. So just go to the Fox and the Sound bandanas, you can buy them.com. They're sort of our own line. I design the ones that I'm wearing, and she designs the ones that she's wearing. And then sometimes we go on the website, and you won't know this until you check out, but some of them are free. Some of them you'll put it, it'll have a price, then you'll go to check out, and the website will say, actually, this one's free, but you won't know until
you don't know until you click it.
No.
And it's in the cart.
You have to put it.
You have to. It's faith, isn't it?
It's faith. It's faith, Mickey. You have to believe that the one that you have chosen is free.
It's
and
free.
Sometimes you're wrong, and that's true of faith as well. Sometimes we worship the wrong God, and we don't know until later.
We don't know. But the only time, like, I mean, we understand and value the places that jokes and humor have in this world. We personally never make them. We just, like, you know, we're sort of speaking with earnestness and sincerity, and having free bandanas on our website. We made these bandanas and you can buy them is the only time we've ever made a joke. And we laughed, and then we thought, oh, that's a weird feeling, and we never made one again.
It felt wrong. You would be upset if you came into a Ralph's, a Lassen's, a Gelson's, a Vaughn's, a Safeway, a Kroger's, and you saw a Trader Joe's,
Sprouts?
a Trader Joe's,
a Sprouts,
a Sprouts,
and
you saw a a scientist behind the checkout corner. You would say that person doesn't belong there. The thing that they're doing is different than the thing that they should do. And we felt that way with comedy quite immediately. And we don't like it when other people make art. It makes us very upset when not artists make art.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
I understand that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So the creative expression should be left to the professionals.
Well, it just feels jarring. It feels like, oh, now all of a sudden the goat is singing to us.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Who told you you could do that?
You know, it's just confusing. It's confusing, and it made us feel we were off put. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
if a goat can do what I do, then what am I doing?
Then what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Here's what I hope you're doing, just as a final farewell. If we could do one more song.
Would love
this
to.
is something we played at our wedding. We really wanted to get things moving, the juices flowing.
Okay.
I would love to hear Sprite Margarita.
Oh my gosh, Sprite Margarita was at your wedding.
Yes.
And just so you know, we were common law married for 13 years and legally married for 6 months, and we did not make it. But this song is still so special to us.
It's so wonderful.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes a song outlasts a thing. That's beautiful. We're so happy to be a part of that thing that was a thing and then wasn't a thing, but now is still a thing. You know,
Thank you.
So well put.
That's wonderful for us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh no, there's too much alcohol in this. Oh no, I need a sugary twist. Oh no, I'm feeling all right. Replace the tequila with only Sprite. Sprite Margarita, Sprite Margarita. You can drink it if you're under 21. It's Sprite Margarita, Sprite Margarita.
It's the drink that has alcohol, none. It's actually a Sprite. It's just lemon lime. Anyone can drink it and have a good time.
It's actually Sprite with salt on the rim. Like there was some Sprite with some salt they got in. Sprite margarita, Sprite margarita. You can drink it when you're under 21.
Sprite margarita, Sprite margarita. How much tequila in this? It's none. How much tequila in this? It's none.
It's none.
It's not.
It's none.
Oh, that brings back really interesting memories. That was not a great night for us, but I do
That
love
wasn't.
that song so
Yeah.
much.
Thank
Oh,
We-
so
you know what it
much.
was?
It's not
We
a
left-
it's not a great drink.
No, it's not a good
it's
drink.
terrible. We did
No.
have it at the wedding just because we love that
It's
song
just
so much. And
it's Sprite with salt in it.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's not a
somebody-
good combo.
We had a wedding where, you know, the reception was the same location as the ceremony, and we left all the
Mm.
food in the alley out back, and everybody had sun-baked hot shrimp,
Oh no.
Mm.
and we got very
Not an
sick.
ideal
A
temperature
lot
for
of food
shrimp,
poisoning.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my
No,
But
gosh.
I
Can
still
I
have.
can I
yeah.
ask your permission to take that and potentially write a future song about bad shrimp at a wedding?
I
Oh
would be
boy.
thrilled. Are you
I
kidding?
mean, I can't imagine a greater honor.
Thank
That
you
would
so
be
much.
just incredible. Absolutely, guys.
Thank
you so
you.
much.
Thank you.
you so
Thank
much.
you for
my
being here.
gosh,
This was a
thank
Thank you for
huge.
having this to
I think we're
support this
all
wonderful
doing the
cause.
same
Yes.
gesture.
Maybe
and
can we just?
Yes,
I would love us all to congratulate each other at the same time.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
You guys are so wonderful.
Congratulations.
really
It's
are
truly
something.
so
Congratulations
Everything
on
about
your
you feels really
Kristen.
true, and
Thank
it's
Honestly, I feel like
They're
we're
all-
vibing in the
I
Thank
same
never
you.
imagined
What it's
both
about.
doing what
connected
you're
to,
doing.
having never been there.
you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All
And
right, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you guys next time. Please stay safe and take care.
You too.
All right.
Too.
Wow. What? It's amazing.
I just have to say that I feel so hip right now.
That's right. Yeah.
Talking to them makes me feel so good. I loved having them, and I love their songs, and I also love right now because I'm bigger on the screen, and I love that too.
Yeah.
And they're happy.
Yeah. I haven't felt that hip since I went to that Joan Armour Trading concert. Joan Armour Trading? Everybody else will get that reference. Yeah. Let's see. I think I think we're ready. Again, a reminder to donate to Dine 11 if you haven't already. We're raising some amazing money and awareness about this fantastic
What a
organization.
wonderful cause. What a
Yeah.
wonderful cause.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you want to do? Should we plow ahead, or do you want to answer a question? Or
Let's answer one question
okay.
and then move on because our next guest is very exciting.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. What were you doing? This is from Jay on our Instagram @BrighterComedy. What were you doing when you first heard about the shelter-in-place order?
Ooh,
Well, we were
that's a
together.
great question. We were together,
This
and
is a great-
we were splitting up.
We were right in the middle of splitting up, and then we got the orders. You know, I said, I'm leaving. I'm out of here. I can't take this anymore. And then
I said, "Good riddance."
that's right.
And then
Right then we got the order. Stay put. Stay where you are.
say, "Shelter in place." And I remember saying, "Well, no way. You're going to take the storage room, and I get the apartment."
That's right. I'm in a sub basement of our building, it's weird. It's hot here all the time.
Right.
There's lots of pincher bugs and spiders. But you know what? Right now it's home. Right
Isn't
now it's
that
home.
nice?
And that reminds me of a song about home. I wanted to try to
Oh, are we gonna? Okay,
just real quick,
yeah,
if I
sure.
could.
Did you get a tune then?
I think so. Yeah. Does that sound?
It sounds a little bit off. It's hard to tell because it's coming through the computer, but it
save
does
it.
sound a little bit off.
We'll
Okay.
save it. We'll
Okay,
save it.
great.
Let's bring the next.
Well, this is really interesting. This guy was a former astronaut.
That's right.
And it's I mean, I can't believe he lives in this building, but
Yeah.
he is an artist because now he designs escape rooms.
That's amazing. Let's bring him on. Leon Buttersmuggers. Let's bring him on. Leon, where are you, buddy?
Are you out in space?
Are you? Oh!
Hey,
Leon!
Hi.
Hi, what's up, guys?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks
Are you
for
all
joining us.
right?
Man. You know things are going crazy, right?
They are very different.
Things are very different, yeah.
Man, yeah, you know, I had to close down all the escape rooms.
Right.
Oh, that's not an essential business?
Nah.
No.
I said, you know, the mayor contacted me and I said, you know, I think, you know, problem solving and figuring out how to get out of a sticky situation, you know, a predicament. I said, these are the kind of exactly the types of skills we need right now.
Right.
And I said, can you guys see me?
You're very close.
Well, I don't know. I could, yeah, that's good.
And so then I said to him, I said, I think we should keep it open, the escape rooms. And he said, I need you to leave the office right away. Get out of my office.
Oh.
And,
Leon, I'm having a little trouble hearing you. I think it's best if you just get your mouse right up to the screen when you talk, and then when you're listening. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Yeah.
You know,
so they shut down, and you know, I'm trying to, you know, obviously everyone's getting on their side hustle, so I'm making masks.
Yeah. Oh, you're making masks.
You're making some masks.
I'm making masks, custom masks.
Well, that's exciting. What are they like? What's custom about them?
Well, I make them from, you know, found objects, things that I find out on my walk. So I'll go out on a walk and maybe find different objects on the ground or something like that. And then I will bring it home and turn it into a safety mask.
So let's say you go out and you're walking around and you find a leaf or a pine cone. How do you make that a mask that is safe?
So let's say pine cone, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll
That's
take
what
the
I
pine
said.
cone. So I just take the pine cone and I bring it right back to my you know, up to the apartment. And I just, you know, I just hit it. I have a really high powered flashlight, and I just shoot the flashlight at the pine cone to disinfect it.
Oh.
And then you know, I'd add get some shoelaces, tie one shoelace to one edge of the pine cone, tie another one to the other edge of the pine cone, and then I'd probably staple a couple pieces of paper towel or something like that on there, and do a little origami with that. And there you go. I mean, that's pretty much, you got a mask, I'm sure, you know.
Wow. And that is something that people can do from home.
They could.
You can't necessarily go out with that mask, can you?
You can. Oh, you can definitely go out.
Oh, right.
You could definitely go outside with that mask. You could go out and go outside and just walk around.
Maybe back up just a little. Back up just a little bit. No, back up. No, back up. There you are.
Leon, I have a question. Now I can see it. You're a former astronaut.
Yes.
How did your work as an astronaut prepare you, one, for escape rooms, and two, for being in quarantine?
Well, hey, the universe is the original escape room.
Wow.
I don't get it. What do you mean?
No, I already forgot what you said.
Oh, I said the universe is the original escape room.
Wow.
Yeah.
Explain.
Lost it again.
Yes. Oh, the universe is the original escape room.
Wow. No, I heard it, but I don't understand what it means.
It's like in and out.
Okay.
In and out.
Yeah. Sorry, Mickey. Well, basically, being an astronaut is very similar to always trying to get out of a room.
Now, but you can't get out of that room because you'll die.
Exactly. That's the fine line the astronaut has to walk. He wants to get out of the room, but if he does,
he dies.
He's gonna die.
Yes.
That's very intense.
That is very, very intense.
Yeah.
Your face is very intense.
How has being an astronaut, because you were in isolation for a long time.
Oh, right. That's right. You must
I
be
was
used to
isolated
it.
up there. I land down here. All right. I immediately go to spring break. Party hard at spring break, Daytona Beach, Florida. Have a great couple days. Get horribly sick, right? About 4 days afterwards. I go to a couple conventions for people with COPD.
Oh no.
But I know it was bad. And then it turns out I had the COVID.
Wow.
Oh no.
Wow.
I'm really curious
So-
about those COPD conventions.
Yes, me as well. I have a lot of questions.
There's not a lot. It's relatively new, but it's just conventions for people with COPD can get together, jam out on different remedies, and
For people who don't know, could you say what the letters stand for with COPD?
yeah, definitely.
Or not?
They circulatory ovaries, penis, dingleberry.
Oh, wow. All right.
Well, you know, the lungs are the ovaries of the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's pretty much basically what I was giving a presentation on. And as part of the presentation, I want everyone to be a lung, and I go up to them and blow on them so they can see what it feels like to be a lung.
So you were just directly giving
I was
people...
directly blowing into people's faces.
Let me ask you something. Do you think you got COVID at spring break or from space?
You know what? I wish that I could just say that definitely not in space, because that was that'd be wild. But something weird happened when I was in space.
Really?
What happened?
Really? Because I've heard some theories that this virus is a space virus.
That's a space virus. Yeah.
And so I'm curious what you think, having been in space.
Well, here's all I'm gonna say. An alien showed up.
Oh.
At the space station. Okay. I'm not supposed to tell anybody this.
This is big news. Yeah.
You're telling a lot of people, including Finland, right now.
I don't care. Hey, they shut down my escape rooms. I'm gonna put their secrets out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So this little alien comes on the ship, and he's acting stupid. He not right in the head. He's all over the place, talking about how he's got an idea on how he could run the New York Jets better than the New York Jets run the New York Jets. It's just weird.
That is very odd, because why does an alien care
about this thing?
Sports.
But the thing was he was sneezing. He was sneezing.
Wow.
The whole time. And so then the alien takes off. We talked to NASA and everybody and the president and everyone. We're like, all right, we're not gonna tell anybody about this.
But you're choosing to tell us now.
I'm telling y'all, and they like send some of the germ samples down to us, to Earth. Okay. Well, Leon's in charge of getting the samples down to Earth, and it's this whole system. And Leon, me. And I'm trying to get this thing going. Well, I'll tell you what, I messed up. And instead of dropping the samples in the United States, I fired them directly into Wuhan, China.
Oh, Leon.
I just want to encourage you not to beat yourself up too much.
Leon, that must be a heavy burden, sir.
That could happen to anyone.
I don't think it could happen to anyone. I think it's specifically a Leon thing, but I hope that you're not.
It's very Leon, y'all.
It does seem, from what I know of you, which is very little, it seems very Leon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Leon. Oh,
very
now
close.
we're seeing it. Yeah, the shot of your neck. Oh, okay.
Well, it seems you're fully recovered.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm good. I lost a lot of time to work on my stories, but for the most part, I've recovered. I'm doing good. I'm making the masks. I'm I'm still, I still got my toe in the astronaut game. I haven't given that up totally.
wow.
But
Oh, really?
So you're
but
excited to get
giving up
back
these
out there
secrets,
then, or
I would like if they'll bring me on another mission. I just don't know if they will at this point, um, because of the obviously I
gave
may
everyone
have
COVID?
started this, and then on top of it, then now I'm telling all of you about it on
But let's
on
be
the
honest.
internet.
Isn't it possible that even if you did what you said you did, you fired a rocket full of COVID-19 into Wuhan,
It's
China?
it was less like a rocket. Think less like a rocket, and think more like those sprinklers that go like.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was a thing like that, so that like when it
Which
landed, it would just start shooting.
seems far worse, actually, right? Worse than a torpedo, because it's
I guess it depends on the ship you're trying to hit.
Wow. He's a poet too. Leon, I wonder if you could help us answer some questions. We get questions on our Instagram page.
Oh,
These have nothing to do with escape rooms or.
But since you have a lot of experience being
a wide breadth
alone,
of
You know what they say about astronaut? I know a little bit about a lot of stuff.
I did not know that they say that
That
about
was
astronauts. Feels like they have to know a lot about a very specific thing.
Yeah, you would.
Anyway,
Yeah, you'd think.
Yeah.
That's us.
Okay, so this is from Rob. He says, "What is the best way to make my bosses think I'm really working from home when I'm actually just napping and watching Netflix?"
Oh.
Okay. Well, what I would tell Rob to do is to look for a movie called Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And specifically look for the scene where he sets up a dummy inside of his bed to look as if it is sleeping
Brilliant.
when he is there, and just do the same kind of setup, but like in your home office, put a dummy there, and then put some sort of, Rube Goldberg contraption device so that when the camera on your computer comes on for your meeting, that your dummy just starts, moving about, and that would be, and that's just right off the dome.
Wow.
That's
I
just
can
right
see
off the dome.
how you became an astronaut, because you're just such a quick thinker.
Well, yeah,
And problem solver.
90% of the astronaut, program is just answering questions from people on Instagram.
Oh, no kidding. Well, here's
That's
another
like
one. You
most of the
mentioned
program.
movies.
Yeah.
You mentioned movies. This goes to both of you guys. Cassie says, "What is your favorite scene in Forrest Gump?"
Oh yeah,
classic. Tom Hanks,
Mm.
and there's a COVID tie-in with Tom Hanks, so maybe that's why she asked.
Oh, interesting. I mean, how many times have you watched that wonderful movie?
Yes. What would you say your favorite scene is?
I think when Jenny dies.
Huh.
From age?
Yeah.
That's your favorite scene?
It's
when she dies.
I think it's just the best.
Interesting.
It's
I have one more question for you.
Reality of, like shit's real.
Life. People you love, and that's hard.
This ain't no box of chocolates. Okay.
Well, I think the movie says that life is like it, and you could pick one that's she dies. Andrew Graves wants to know, how often should I shower? And I feel like that's a question that we probably should not ask you, but we will, because you're here.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So showering, well, roughly speaking, I would recommend taking a shower at least twice a day.
Not what I expected.
Yeah. At least twice a day. One's obviously in the morning, but the second shower, a lot of people think, oh, he says twice a day. Take the shower at the end of the day. If you take one at the beginning of the day, I actually recommend to take the shower 15 minutes after you've taken your first shower.
Interesting. Just as sort of
that.
like a fortifying.
Because when you take a shower, right? You take your shower, you get out, you're feeling great, feeling good, okay? And that's usually when you start doing the most dirty stuff.
Interesting, because you're like, I'm clean.
I'm so clean.
I'm better than everyone. I'm gonna go do this thing that's dirty.
That's right.
And
so
then you're
if
really
you take
dirty,
another shower,
another
15 minutes
shower,
later,
and
you get
then-
clean. And also, you have learned the value of a shower. So
Right.
you're not so quick
to judge.
just
You
to
just
give it up.
appreciate it. Yeah, you appreciate
You
Yeah,
appreciate
I'm myself
you,
am an,
you
am an
appreciate it.
okay. Well,
Exactly, Robin.
as Robin knows, and most of our people watching, I hope, know, especially in Finland, that I am a no soaper, and so I don't really shower very often.
Mm.
You a no soaper.
No soaper.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, listen. Thank you so much, Leon.
Guys, thank you so much for having me on. And obviously, if you guys get a chance to come by Leon's rooms when we reopen,
Right. Leon's
come on
escape room,
through.
the escape rooms.
And thanks. And check out my mask. If you go to leonroomsescaperooms.com now.
Is it Leon's Rooms escaperooms.com?
It's Leon's Rooms Escape Rooms, because it's sort of like I said, without Leon's Rooms, and it's like, well, what rooms?
What
the escape
room?
rooms.
Escape
So
rooms.
I just try to be like Leon's Rooms, the escape rooms.
Right.
Oh,
That's
the
how I use-
escape rooms. Okay.
It's the escape rooms.
Got it.
And it's .net.
.net.
Net.
Yeah.
Okay.
.net.
Wonderful.
Important. Check that out. Got
Get
the
your
mask on there,
masks.
guys.
I'm
Thanks
curious
so much for
to
having
see
me on, guys. I
them.
really appreciate it. I really
Leon
Thank you
Butter
so much,
Smothers,
Leon.
thank you for your service to space and to this country and our building.
We
Bless
salute
so
you.
much. We salute you. Thank you,
I
sir.
salute you.
All righty. Bye-bye. What an interesting
Do you
guy.
think he's okay?
He was technically lost in space. You remember in the news there was that period where he was missing for several
That's
months,
right. Mm-hmm.
and they weren't sure if the gamma radiation did anything to him. Now, I didn't know him before, so I can't say.
I think it did. I think we could say whether you knew him before or not that he is damaged goods.
I'm not a scientist. so
No,
I
of
don't
course. I
know.
mean, who can know really?
Yeah.
I have some great news that Jeff Gamble gave $5
Thank
to
you,
Dine
Jeff.
11, and John Breen has given $260.
John Breen.
Upstaging Jeff right like that.
Amazing. Thank
Not
you,
cool, John Breen. I mean, thank you, John
Yes,
Breen.
yes. That's incredibly generous. Thank you to everyone that's donating. We're helping to feed frontline workers. It's amazing.
And supporting restaurants too, which is so important because that's where
right.
we like to have the sex.
That,
Now,
right. I think, would you like to just keep things moving?
let's just keep things moving with our final guest.
That's right. And the theme of the show is movement and
Keep
music.
it
So we're going to move
moving.
right into the next segment, which is a music segment. This guy,
Oh, I love it.
another legend. He's a legend in this building. He's a legend in the music biz.
In his own mind.
Let's bring him on now. Silas Cornhustle, everybody. Silas Cornhustle.
That's
I'm
hard
really,
for you, isn't it? Silas Cornhustle.
What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean. But I'm excited to connect with this guy because he's
Me
always so
too.
busy. when I
Yes,
see
we can
him.
never really get him nailed down to come to our jams, can
Oh,
we?
there he is.
Oh, hello, Silas.
Silas.
Hey.
AKA
Silas
Toad.
is styling.
Hey, you guys, man, it's good to see you.
Great
to
to
Y'all are
see
looking
you.
good.
Now,
Thank
do you
you.
prefer Silas or Toad?
Well, if I like you, you can call me Toad, you know.
Challenge
Uh,
accepted.
Yeah.
Accepted.
Well, you got a little ways to go there, Rob. Let me
I understand.
I
Well,
like,
Toad, what are you gonna play something for us tonight? I'm so excited.
well, I always like to play my tunes. They just roll out of me. They fumble out of me like a waterfall, right? I'll play anything you want. I'm a bit of a cowboy philosopher. I'll pontificate on any old thing you want. Give you little pearls of wisdom. They just drip out of me. I can't help it.
It's like your voice is like a rhythm, but I can't follow what you're saying, but I can feel it,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, a lot of people call my lyrical, vocal prose something special. Yeah, I've been a consultant for a lot of hip hop groups over the years.
Wow.
Oh, that's
is that
surprising. Wow.
right?
Yeah.
That's really.
And that's a really interesting guitar. It looks like it has little mirrors on it.
Well, these are this is called an inlay right there. That's on the neck of the guitar.
Wow.
See that? Yeah.
Beautiful.
You've seen this guitar up
Beautiful.
close, Mickey. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
That's
That's
true.
pearl inlay. This is actually the bone. This inlay is bone and came from a man that lost a duel with me.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Oh wow.
You know,
A
yeah, we got-
musical duel or a
no,
real
just
gun?
a good old fashioned bar fight. You know.
Oh, bar fight.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was down up in there in Tehachapi, California. We got in a scuffle.
Isn't it amazing that we live in an era now where it's like I would love to be in a bar fight, to get that
Oh,
close to somebody.
something else we miss right now.
Yeah, man. I
Bar
gotta tell you
fights.
what, I had a I used to yeah, that to me was sort of like my what the kids call chat rooms or Facebook. It's just yeah, I used to go to saloons and just start up a brawl, right? It just made me feel alive.
Yeah. What I like about you is you come from an era of manhood where you don't really express your feelings directly, and it comes out in kind of sideways, destructive ways. But it's really great for creating
Hitting.
art. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm a very emotionally disturbed man. You know, I was born in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Wow.
Moved out to Tucson when I was 1, and then when I was 2, wound up in Tacoma.
And if I'm not mistaken, you had to leave Louisiana because you hurt yourself pronouncing Lafayette, right?
Yeah, I was 1 year old. I was working as a stevedore down in the docks.
Oh God.
And
Wow.
yeah, they put you to work right out of the womb. You know,
That's right.
I was working as a stevedore, and I was moving heavy loads. And yeah, like you said, I sprained my jaw trying to say Lafayette, Louisiana.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't know. That's
Well, that you bring up. Like, I'd love to hear. Could we hear a song?
I would love to hear a song.
Hey man, you know, they not like I said, I got a billion songs and they just come out of my soul. What do you want? I mean, you guys know my canon. I got a whole lot of songs. I've written songs with some of the greatest people. I tell you what, one time I was hitchhiking from Lyons, Colorado, down to boy, I think we were headed out to Python, Nebraska, and lo and behold, who picked me up? Chris Christopherson.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that old son of a bitch. He picked me up, and we were driving along, and we wrote that song, Bobby McGee, together.
You did not.
Yeah.
I love that song.
I mean,
wrote it together.
I model my hair after Janis Joplin.
I know you did. You did a perfect job. It looks just like her. You smell like her too.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. I know how smelly she was.
Yeah.
Well, and that's an interesting story. But I'd love to hear one of your.
Yes, let's hear a song.
I'm gonna play
Let's
this song. So I was just on the highway with Chris Christopherson. We wrote a bunch of songs. One of them was Bobby McGee. The other one was this song. I'm gonna play for you right now. Something like this. Well, driving along Highway 1, just looking for a little bit of fun. Saw a man standing on the side of the road.
Side of the road.
Well, we just pulled right on over. Pulled out a wrench and clobbered him on the head, and the blood spilled out on the desert sand like water. Yeah, that's right. Me and Chris Christopherson committed a couple of murders down there on drifters and on the highway just to feel something, you know, just to feel life, just like Johnny Cash said in that song, Folsom Prison Blues, just to see what it feels like. Let me tell you what, man, it's a scary feeling to kill a man. It doesn't feel good.
Wow.
Sorry, was that all part of the song, or was that just kind of how
that's the
feel?
song? Yeah, that's the
song.
That's how the song ends.
That's the
know?
song's
it's
end.
Like, it's
just
a
kind of
talking
trails
song,
off.
and it just kind of trails off, and it kind of has a nice ending, you know.
Yeah, I know that a lot of artists find their, songs from real life, and that seems really real. Did you kill a man?
We killed a lot of men. Yeah.
Well, another song of yours that I love is, and you don't have to play it if you don't want, but I love Moist Oyster.
Sorry, which one?
Moist Oyster.
Moist Oyster. Yeah, that one's a classic. Yeah, that's when I was working out. I was working as a oil derrick worker. I used to. I was a helicopter pilot, you know, and I used to fly the oil workers back and forth with the oil derrick.
Oh.
And
What?
yeah, and one time we crashed in the ocean in a helicopter. You know, I had these pontoons float up. We were stranded out there for 3 weeks. Had to start eating each other. I ate a fellow named Caleb, and he used to talk all about moist oysters. And I thought, you know, that's a great euphemism for well, I don't know what's a euphemism for, but it just made for a nice
It seems
song.
like it's right for a euphemism, yeah.
Yeah, man. So I wrote this song called Moist Oyster. I'm glad you asked for it. It's one of my favorites. Do you want to hear it?
I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, all right, let's hear
Okay.
Moist Oyster. Okay. All right, here we go. It goes a little something like this. Let's see if I can remember. Yeah. Oh.
That's it.
Hey there, little lady, you're my favorite person. Won't you please take off all your clothes? You're a stripper, and it's your job, and we're gonna give you some money for it. That's how commerce works, just a regular old transactional deal. I didn't major in economics, but that's how economics works, as I understand it. You just trade money for a service, and if you like that service, well, you tell your friends, and they'll come back, and they'll keep doing that thing. And so you do that over and over again, and you just keep having. Before you know it, you got a whole system of commerce going on. And then along comes a disease, and it just shuts it all down. This is where the song gets kind of sad. Mm-hmm. There you go.
I think it got sad pretty early on.
That's right. But it's very informative too.
It is.
Yeah.
I wonder if, economics teachers use that song because it really lays out very, very plainly how our economics work.
Yeah, listen, I can't, my pearls of wisdom, they're folksy as hell, but they all, they have academic merit.
And that's what I really like about your songs.
Mm-hmm.
Is how much you can learn from them and, what not to do.
Of course. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Well, every song's a story, There was a time I was, I went camping with Neil Young.
Oh, no.
We called it camping. We were homeless for about 2 months out there. We just called it camping. We were out in Joshua Tree. I was strung out on peyote for about 2 months. Didn't eat a thing, and I watched Neil Young kill a coyote with his bare hands.
No. Neil Young.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem the type.
Yeah. Well, the coyote was being awful. He just was yapping at him.
Was it was an impolite coyote?
A very impolite coyote. We were trying to have a conversation. He kept on yapping.
Well, that won't work. You can't have a yappy coyote. No. How do your songs hold up in terms of a Me Too? How are you are you getting any? How are you finding that?
Very offensive songs.
They are pretty offensive. Yeah.
My songs are very offensive. And that's part of what. Are they
still getting played? Are you still having success in with your songs?
I'm
because
a little
they're
too
so offensive and upsetting.
Edgy.
You're a little too edgy?
I'm a little too edgy.
I heard David Allan Coe said that you're a filthy bastard, which is coming from him. It's saying a lot.
Wow.
And there's no greater compliment,
Wow.
Isn't that right? Isn't that right?
Wow.
Well, if you guys got any, any philosophical issues you're grappling with, I'm happy to drop some pearls of wisdom on that too.
Wow.
I got songs and pearls, right?
Oh,
I wonder if we could find one of our questions from a viewer and you could kind of answer it,
Yeah, anything,
I wonder if
anything. Or maybe some viewers know some of my songs too. I got
I bet they do. I bet they do.
I have a philosophical question.
Yeah.
When we die, and assuming we go to heaven, right?
Yeah.
Is there money in heaven? You have to buy things in heaven?
That's a great question. That's a great question. Well, here's how it works up in heaven. All right. You got your angels and you got your God. And God, he's sort of the boss of all the angels, right? Yeah. And when the angel needs something from somebody else, they just trade harps.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the harps are currency.
Yeah, the harps are a form of currency up there.
But if they just trade harps, then they both have a harp. So what's...
Maybe some harps are nicer than other harps.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Mickey. Right, that's exactly right. Because you see that there's different harp makers up there, and they're very highly different quality of harps. And some people have valuable harps. Yeah.
How do you know? Most people don't know.
I know, but I've had a very strange life. I died for 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
In 1974, I died for 3 weeks. I went up to heaven, and I bartered my way up to a pretty nice harp. I was able to buy a hell of a lot of corn whiskey with that thing, I'll tell you what. Got back down to earth, woke myself up. I said, hey, I'm not ready for heaven yet.
Code, it sounds like heaven won't have you and hell's afraid you'll take over.
Yeah, that's exactly right, man. You know exactly what it's like, man.
Wow.
you know me too. You know me better than anybody.
You're a true rascal.
Yeah.
Mickey, did you have a song request? Oh wait, let's see.
There's
one here. It says, my favorite song of his is Let's Just Let the Tip Speak for Itself.
And they said, I hope he can play it.
It says, let's just let the tip speak for itself.
That's one of my songs?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, it is.
I had to
hit it.
It's a weird time for everybody.
Let's just let that tip speak for itself. Yeah. Come on. Right. Okay.
Here we go.
This was one I wrote when I was a passenger. I was riding passage across the Titanic all the way across that ocean there. And the tip of that boat hit the iceberg, and we all went down. That was the second time I died. Here we go. Ready?
I feel like the timeline doesn't quite.
I was so alone, stowed away, looking for a little bit of love. Well, I was out on the bow of the ship one night, and I saw what I thought was a great big iceberg coming right at me. And I was going to hell everybody, because there was plenty of time to turn the ship around. So I was going to run back and tell the captain, but then I said to myself, you know what, let's just let the tip of this boat speak for itself. I said, who am I to interfere with so much that we hold dear, and life and liberty and everything else all are wrapped up in one? Yes, indeed. And I just sat there and watched it all happen. That tip hit the iceberg, and then the boat sank, and everybody died, except for a few people surviving lifeboats. Thank you.
Wow.
You know, your lyrics just have a bubbly. They just flow. One word seamlessly leads into the next.
Yes.
I love it.
Does, right? It does.
I
feel a little guilty about that song, you know, because I could have.
It seems like you could have stopped the Titanic, one of the biggest.
I could have averted the whole disaster, but I decided. I thought the ship itself should make that decision.
But a ship isn't like a sentient being. But you were like,
But also, can I say, please don't beat yourself up.
Right.
We all make mistakes.
You know, we make choices in the moment, and
One time I got Dijon mustard instead of American mustard.
Oof.
And I was so mad.
We heard that. We heard about it for a long time.
But I had to just forgive myself at a certain point.
Yeah, man.
Say,
I didn't forgive him, but you forgive yourself, and that's more important.
And I don't blame you. I don't blame you, either one of you, in that situation.
Thank you.
Fair.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, absolutely. It sounds like you're playing. Do you have any advice for artists these days?
I do. Of course I do. You know, I just, what I tell artists is be true unto who is inside of your mind, self, other than getting caught up in too much of
and
all that stupid stuff, man. Come on, you get it.
Yes.
Well, you know,
you've got to do that. If you don't have that, you don't have anything.
I have that quote.
Right.
on my desk.
I know you do. I carved
takes
into
up a
whale
lot of
tooth for
room.
you.
It takes up a lot of room. Well, I think maybe let's do one more song before we let Toad go. And I don't know, Mickey, if you have a something in mind, or if you want me to request something.
Well, I always loved Moonlight Mistress, but I don't know if you're willing to play that anymore after all the controversy.
Well, yeah, and plus that one just breaks my heart every time I play it. I just can't
Well,
stop.
sure. I love a
sobbing
song that makes me
uncontrollably.
cry.
Moonlight Mistress. You want to hear that? Or was it Midnight Mistress?
It was Moonlight Mistress. I know Midnight Mistress I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, that one's not.
Never been my favorite time of day, but Moonlight Mistress.
Moonlight Mistress. Oh man, that just brings back memories. Yeah, I wrote that song with Bob Dylan. Yeah.
Wow.
We were up in Halifax, and we'd just gotten off a barge crossing the Hudson River, and old Bob Dylan, he looked at me and he said, "You, sir, Toad, you have got it."
Wow.
Yeah, and that's when he said, "Let's write a song together." And this is a song that came out. It's called Moonlight Mistress.
What did you got? What did he mean? What did you?
Yeah.
What he said? You got it. What did you have?
Were you guys playing catch?
And you?
Yeah, I never asked him.
Some
that.
sort of disease.
Oh.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, I think what he meant was that I had taken his wallet about 10 minutes before that, and I think he was talking about his wallet.
Okay.
Yeah, but man, did it feel good just to get that kind of affirmation from Bob Dylan. You know,
that you had his wallet. Absolutely.
That I had his wallet.
Yeah.
Felt real good. And so, as a result of him being pissed at me about the wallet and all that, we just wrote this song.
I love it.
It's a classic. You
It
want to hear it?
Let's hear it.
We're about to see what? Yes.
Moonlight Mistress. All right,
love to hear
it. Moonlight Mistress goes a little something like this. Well, every day you walk along the street and you see people just trying to beat their feet. They're walking along, going to work, into the store, and everybody's just trying not to be a bore and smiling and grinning and trying to keep up with stuff. And one of them days I was walking to work and I saw you there across the street. And I said, "Hey, you are the one for me." You said, "I don't think so." You're like, "I don't agree with you because I don't like you. I don't think you smell good." And I said, "Well, hang on a second. I can put on some cologne," and I did. And by you came around and said, "You smell pretty good." And so that felt pretty good. And just to find out that you liked me a little bit. And then we had a little kiss under the moonlight. And you became my moonlight mistress. Moonlight mistress, you're the one for me. Don't ever go or leave me, or else I'll wind up in L.A. in a stupid artist building all alone, scared and never talking to nobody. And God damn it, she left.
And here you are.
And here I am. Wow.
Yeah, I wish you hadn't asked me to sing that song.
Well, Toad,
I'm really sorry, but it's nice to see you vulnerable.
It is nice to see you vulnerable. Toad, we can't thank you enough for joining us. I wanted to let folks know that they can see some of your friends for the next couple of weeks on something called the Whiskey Sour Happy Hour. I believe is it every Wednesday night?
Yeah, Wednesdays on the Bluegrass Situation YouTube channel there.
Yeah.
Wednesdays at 5 p.m. on the East Coast, West Coast, and 8 p.m. on the East Coast. Yeah.
Right. So just tune into that. I watched the last one. It's incredible. Some amazing musicians, some really funny folks. Check that out. Whiskey Sour Happy Hour at Bluegrass Situation. And Toad,
delightful.
Thank you so much. It's wonderful. I hope that you get the help that you need. And I wish you nothing but the best.
I'm in a lot of
pain. Clearly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that makes great art. So
really
go with that.
Some great art.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm gonna go write a song about all this. Thank you guys. It's good
Bless
to see
you, my friend.
Thank you,
so much.
Toad.
Wow.
Well, we came to the end.
We did it. Mickey, we are incredible.
We are really incredible people.
We
Amazing.
are really
You know who else is incredible? Alyssa Reino just gave $50, and Jack Peters gave $10.
You guys,
Thank you,
thank
my
you so
friends.
much. You're helping to feed frontline workers, keeping restaurants
Keep
open.
restaurants open and in business, and we just thank you so much. And we had more donors than that, and they went straight to the website, so we can't see that.
Yes,
but
yes,
we thank you anyway,
Yes,
even though you
thank
didn't
so much.
follow the instructions.
Thank you to people who watched. Thank you
Thank
for
you
watching.
for
Thank you
watching.
for donating.
Thank you, Finland.
Thank you, Dine11. And we want to thank our amazing friends, Danielle Schneider, Eugene Cordero, Stephnie Weir, Zach Reino and Jess McKenna, Colton Dunn, Ed Helms, and of course, to our amazing tech, Griffin Davis. You're incredible. Thank you to Dannah Phirman and Seth Morris. Our amazing producers, Rob Bowen, Amy Ruffle. Amy, congratulations on your new baby. We're so excited for you.
What a blessed event.
And folks, we can announce our next
Well, we're
show.
going to do a next show, but we don't know exactly when it will be. But we want to let you know that Venmo is open for 24 more hours. That's a lot of hours. That's like 1 million hours. That's what, 4 days? 24 hours? They're going to be open to take donations for Dine11. So if you've forgotten now, do it again.
And I'm sorry, Mickey, to contradict you. I do have here that our next show is Thursday, April 30th.
I don't know. I'm not seeing it.
What we're not prepared to announce yet is the full lineup, because it's amazing friends coming.
Right.
So
right.
April
We have
30th,
to see who signs up in the building.
That's
But
right.
yes, that's right. So April 30th next. I don't know when that is.
Who knows
That's
what that
when.
is?
Who
Nobody knows.
knows? That feels like an age away, but that will be the next show.
That's right.
And we thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And most importantly, Mickey, thank you.
No, Robin, thank you and thank me.
Thank us. All right, everybody.
Thank us.
Be well. Take care. Bye-bye.
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 Namaste. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Om
Bye.
Shanti. Bye.
Ooh.
Oh, do you like that?
I know a honky-tonk where we can go, a booth in the back with the lights way down low. The jukebox is playing a sad melody for heartbroken lovers just like you and me. We'll laugh and we'll flirt and we'll dance every dance.